In retrospective, I realized how much the entire situation and all of the anxiety made me become like so independent so much faster. Okay everyone, so I officially made it now to BGC. As you can see, I am in Upton Mall at the moment. Hello everyone, welcome once again to the channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and for today's video I'm so excited because we're going out once again. Although I'm not the best vlogger in the world, I am most definitely not the one that is the most comfortable on camera outside. I have been really enjoying vlogging here in the Philippines because you guys seem to enjoy it, and to be honest, it's not as bad as I thought that it was gonna be, so I think I can make an effort. I'm really excited to go to BGC and show you around because for the first month that I stayed here in the Philippines, I was actually located in BGC. So I have some of my favorite spots, the things that I like to do, and some anecdotes as well that I want to share with you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and all of the good things to support the channel and boost this video as well. And I'm gonna stop talking because my joyride is waiting for me downstairs. Yes, that's right, I learned my lesson from last time. I'm not taking Grab to go these long distances no more. Joyride or Angkas is the way to go. So anyways, I'll see you in a bit. Thank you for watching. Okay everyone, so I officially made it now to BGC. As you can see, I am in Upton Mall at the moment. Very close to where I used to stay back in the day when I used to live here around this area. Actually, I just went into the mall and I came out because I really needed to fix my hair. I think that's the downside of taking a joyride or an Angkas. It's just that if you're going to an event whatsoever, the hair is going to be ruined. But it's not the end of the world. Today I'm just, going to the mall, walking around with you guys, so it's all good. Being here is already taking me back to some of the locations that I used to visit almost on a daily, so I'll be taking you around and showing you. Don't forget that if you're enjoying the video so far, hit the like button so that I know that you want more content like this one. Okay. As you guys can see, this part of BGC is completely vibrant. There are many restaurants, businesses, clubs, even residential buildings such as this one. Actually, this is one of the most impressive ones, and by the time that I first came to the Philippines, I was actually fangirling about this location because every single time that I will watch a vlog about the Philippines or anything like that, I follow like a few vloggers here on YouTube, and they would always come around BGC and show this particular one. So when I got to stay around this area, it was always kind of like a pinch me type of moment because I would always tell myself that for so many months I kind of dreamt of being here, and then suddenly I was staying nearby this building. Fun fact, I know some people who live here, actually some of the beauty queens do, but of course I'm not gonna drop any names because I don't want anyone showing up at their doors, but some very cool people stay in this particular location. It's such a windy day today here in Manila, so I just hope that the audio for this video is gonna be okay. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of the neighborhood in terms of development. The reason why I said that is because, we often hear certain topics about, the Philippines being like a third world country. And although I do understand that there's still a lot of progress to be done in this country, in my opinion, it is definitely an emerging country. There's so much development, and if you guys take a look around, I'm gonna try as much as possible to show you around the neighborhood. You will notice that there is actually a lot of buildings and a lot of constructions that are very promising, especially for someone like me. I come from a first world country in Canada, Montreal. I must admit there are certain parts of the city that are not as big or as developed. as some areas here in BGC. So I believe that in a few years we are going to be seeing more of this type of developments, not just in BGC, but a little bit all over Manila, all over the Philippines as well. So yeah, the future is promising. I actually think it's a very good time to invest in the Philippines. So if you want to open a business, if you want to buy some real estate, purchase a property, who knows? What do you guys think? Should I invest here? Let me know in the comment section down below. I was actually thinking of taking you guys with me to the location where I was staying in the very beginning when I first got to the Philippines and tell you a little bit of the story around it. But since I'm already at the mall, I think that I'll start by just taking you around, touring you in case that you have never been around this area or that you're not from the Philippines, so you can see a little bit of what the malls look like around here. It's really something, believe me. But before I'm just gonna go there, I think that there are some local like businesses or like entrepreneurs showcasing some of their businesses, and I saw this one who has like juice, so I think that I'm gonna go get some fresh juice so that I can drink that as I film the vlog. And then after that, of course, we will resume with the normal program. I will take you to the place where I was staying, I will show you around the mall, and probably I'll eat something. I mean, I'm hungry, kind of. I'm still on a diet, but I still need to eat, right? So hello, miss. What are the type of, is it juice?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the type of juices that you have?
Coconut, cantaloupe, watermelon, lemon with cucumber, sour sauce.
Sour sauce. Okay. And how much is it?
70 pesos, sir. 22.
Okay. Can I have the coconut one, please? Is this like a showcase of like local businesses?
Like, yes, yes.
Oh. Salamat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So your boy is super happy. I got myself some coconut juice, which is my favorite. I can have coconut everything. It's just, I cannot get enough. So I'll give it a try for the camera. I asked the ate and she said that this is like all local businesses. So, you know, support your local businesses. So important. You can make a big difference for small entrepreneurs. So let's give it a try. Wow. Wait. That's like coconut with a little bit of like pineapple. It tastes tropical, it's so refreshing, and it's exactly what I needed in the warm weather of Manila. Cheers! Now, as you can see, I'm clearly outside. I'm heading towards the zone where I was staying initially when I first got here to the Philippines. And I wanted to share with you guys a story because, as I said, I didn't share a lot of information in the beginning. I was mostly just posting on Instagram and Facebook. And my first few weeks here in the Philippines were really hectic. Although I was so happy and so in denial to be here, it was also very challenging on a personal level, because I had never traveled all by myself before. This was my first international trip other than going back home to Cuba, right? So some of my initial plans when I first got here kind of like fell apart. Where I was planning to stay initially, it didn't work, so I ended up having to book a hotel for the first 3 weeks that I was staying here in the country. And this was like last minute. I literally booked the hotel like 3-4 hours before I actually checked in. So it's just to give you an idea of how crazy it was. So coming here to BGC, it just brings back all of those memories of feeling so anxious and so desperate in the very beginning, but at the same time knowing that everything was going to be okay, because I had so many friends and so much support and love here for me in the Philippines. So when I look back, I'm really happy and I'm really proud as well of myself, because I feel like it forced me to grow in a lot of ways. You know, traveling the world and being all by myself is not just amazing, but it's also extremely challenging. It gets me out of my comfort zone in every single sense of the word. And I think that I wouldn't have grown so much in such a short amount of time if it wasn't because of all of these experiences. If you walk a little further, you will have this little it's not like a gated community, but they have like security, and they have a small hotel, which is where I was staying initially. All right, everyone, here we are. Oh, my space, BGC hotel. This is where I spent my first 3 weeks here in the Philippines. It wasn't much, but it did the trick. It was a safe space, and I can only remember all of the emotions that come to mind. When I first booked this place, I was so anxious, and I was just trying to find a way out of the situation that I was in because I was really not comfortable. And you know, I kind of found a home in this place for the first 3 weeks of my time here in the Philippines. In retrospective, I realized how much the entire situation and all of the anxiety made me become like so independent so much faster, which is a crazy thing to say because when I think back home in Canada, I live by myself, I'm independent, I work, I do everything on my own, so it's not like I depend on other people. But coming here to the Philippines, it was definitely a context and a situation that I could not have imagined. So, you know, in a way, I'm still grateful for all of the challenges, all of the hardships, because I still came out of it stronger, just an overall better version of myself. So that will be my only advice for anyone who is coming to visit the Philippines, who has never been here. Just make sure that you know where you're getting yourself, who you're with, and yeah, just think about every single possible situation so that you can make the most out of your time here. So I actually made it to my final destination. This is what it's called, the Bonifacio High Street here in BGC. As you can see, it's all a bunch of restaurants, it's coffee shops, there are some stores as well. So there's literally room for anything and everything. It's the perfect time also because it is the sunset almost. So it's kind of beautiful. I'm getting the golden hour type of sunlight here. So I still consider myself very, very lucky. And I think that I'm gonna show you a little bit around, and I'm gonna wrap up the vlog as I head to the restaurant where I initially had my initial meeting with Celeste Cortez, which was around this area. So I think that will be kind of a full circle moment and a great way to wrap up this very first vlog here in BGC, which, to be honest, it's so big and there are so many things to do and see around this area that I don't think that one vlog will be enough to make it justice. So maybe this might be the beginning of a new series. Let me know if that's something that you would like to see, coming back, reminiscing of the old days. Oh, charot, it's been like, what, 2 months since I lived in BGC. But I honestly love this area. It truly holds a special place in my heart. Just like I promised, this is a wrap on today's vlog. It was right here on this particular building that I met Celeste Cortez for the very first time, where we went for dinner. So maybe I can talk to you guys about that experience on a different vlog, but overall I just hope that you guys enjoyed visiting BGC with me, that you learned something new about this part of the city, as well as all of the things that has to offer, which is quite a lot. If you have never visited, or if you have never been to this area, I highly, highly recommend it. And as I said, don't forget that if you have any recommendations or things that you want me to try here in Manila, not just in BGC or Makati, but anywhere in Manila, please let me know in the comment section, and I will be very, very mindful of those things. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one with more content. Hugs and kisses. Bye.